Hello, and today we're playing Sol, the Fire Queen herself. Now, I know I have not played Sol in a very long time, but as I said in my last video with the Amaterasu Arcade Samurai, I decided to play Sol, think it would fit perfectly that the fact that arcade mode came out. So I'm giving it my best shot right here. This is actually my second game. I tried to get a game earlier, but for some reason, it disconnected me, so I was like, oof. So this is my second game right here. Hopefully it holds out. As you can see on my team, we have a Hercules and a Thanatos. Now, I'm expecting the Thanatos to do really nice. He got that pretty decent skin. Not the greatest skin, because obviously the level 20 skin is the better one. But on the enemy team, we have an Arcade Samurai herself, Amaterasu, Loki, and Wukong. Now, Wukong and Loki on a team is incredibly tricky and powerful. I mean, it is the trickster duo after all. I do have my ultimate. Maybe I can land it on this on Wukong right here, and I do. That Pirate skin did not help him out very much, knocking back the Loki there with my Fire Fart. Now, with Sol, one of the things I do love about her is her animation. She's actually one of the cutest characters in my personal opinion when it comes to Divine Knockout. The chibi just fits her so perfectly. Also, Sol has one of the best ultimates in the game because who doesn't want to be like Goku and be able to do a Spirit Bomb? I mean, yes, it's a fiery Spirit Bomb, but it's the same thing. It'd be cool if they get a really nice frozen skin for her because, I mean, Ymir got his fire skin, so Sol obviously needs the Frost Queen skin, and it would be Giant Snowball, maybe a Giant Fire Ice Ball, so Frost Fire. I think that's what you would call it. Oh man, I was trying to get her right there. I dodged through to not get hit by that. I was actually trying to use my ultimate right there to get back on because I had the oddball. There was no way I could use my mobility. And we're in the lead by a lot of points actually looking at it. We may be able to pull this off with a solid victory right here over the enemy team. Okay, the Amaterasu got her way up. I wasn't 100% sure. It looked like she was falling up. If she did not have her Sunseeker dash, that was a guaranteed point for me. And they got Wukong again on the oddball. He keeps getting a chance to get it, which is nice for their team. I actually see a very nice opening right here. Okay, I got the kill there. Can I get a double kill on that monkey? And I do, giving me a nice sweet score to start off with. I wonder if that Amaterasu is going to be able to get back on. And she was not. That was actually really nice. So technically, we wiped out their whole team. And serious business Hercules is right here. He's all about that oddball right now. I do have it. I should have stopped fighting when I had it in my hand. I don't think I hit anybody with that ultimate. That's okay. Hitting this person out. We need about 15 more points. Who has the oddball? It's the Loki. Okay, I was going to say Amaterasu for some weird reason. It's the Loki. I got knocked out. So now I need to wait for my partner. Ooh, poor Hercules right there gets blown up. Now they're right there in that corner. They're going to look to try to peel for the Loki, but the Loki ran into my Fire Fart. Now I'm just going to hold this, and I'm going to kite around because I'm at very high vulnerability. Anything could knock me out. The Hercules actually is playing a very good mitigation game right there and goes in for the kill on them. Throwing that right there, I just need 5 more points. I'm pretty sure I should be able to hold on to this unless Loki somehow gets his acrobatic strikes off of me. We come out victorious right there, and I click my ultimate just to get that cool little outro on the screen where you see me putting up my hands while I'm getting the Spirit Ball. Because the crown is in my hand, it looks like I'm holding it up victorious. So we got 2 options here, both King of the Hill. I'm going to go with Spirit Shrine because I think this is the better map really for King of the Hill. It just has more space to roam, as well as the wave adds for a lot of dynamic gameplays. In the future, I'm looking so forward for them to add more maps like this. One little thing can make the map so interesting and very hard. For example, the one with the pendulum map, Spirit Shrine, that one is difficult simply because of the pendulum. You would think it'd be simple because it only has one environmental hazard, but that is totally not true. That pendulum knocks people out more than anybody else. Now remember guys, that's also Penny the Pendulum. So we're here, we're starting off this round, and the good thing is our team spawns on the corner where the first point is going to be. Knocking back the Loki. I did dodge out of that. Well, not dodge. I was able to use Dispersion to avoid being hit with the Heavenly Strike. This might be Loki's end right there. Yes, giving me a point personally. Now remember, every time you knock somebody out in most of the game modes for arcade mode, you gain 5 points to your team, which is very nice. That Amaterasu is very high. That gives me a little double kill right there. We're already at 33 points. I'm feeling very satisfied, especially playing Sol after a long time. I feel so powerful. We all went in and got stunned there. Besides the Wukong, going to go with my ultimate there. Does it hit the monkey? No, it doesn't. It's barely off, and the Hercules comes in with the massive club swing, all about business, and knocks out the Sun Wukong. The Trickster duo right now is struggling against us. I don't know why he didn't reactivate it, but then again, it worked out in our favor as we did not get blown off too far. Now, another thing I've been seeing a lot lately, for those players in Divine Knockout currently that have been here for a long time, we're getting a lot of new players joining the game, which is really nice. Now, if you see a new player out there, try your best to help out as much as possible in 2v2. Don't get mad at them or quit the game. They're still learning and trying their best. Also, if you're playing 1v1 and you see somebody, try your best not to go too hard on them. If you're a really seasoned player, just be a little chill with the games. That's what I've been doing lately. And it's really nice to see new players coming in. I can't wait for the next update in Divine Knockout. I think if it's free to play and we get some extra things in it, it's gonna be big. especially for the summer. Ooh, that was a nice little stun. For some reason, the Wukong seems to not be getting stunned, and maybe it's because of that cool pirate skin. Obviously, it's not, but I want to think it is because he's primate mode right now. Coming in, going with the hold heavy attack, not hold heavy, the air heavy attack, which worked on that Wukong. I think I knocked out the Loki with my spirit bomb. I was able to collect the energy from the sky, and you just saw the Amaterasu bounce off on that bell. Now, poor Sun Wukong ran past me in the tiger form. That's one of the, ooh, knocked out in such a satisfying way right there. I'm actually really glad that connected. But before that knockout, I was going to say how satisfying it can, oh sorry, not satisfying, how hard it is to actually land that tiger at certain times. And we come out victorious here with 100 points on the Spirit Shrine with King of the Hill. I'm actually really happy right now that this recording's lasting all the way through. I've actually played so many games this morning and I'm still playing. It's around lunchtime for me right now and I haven't taken a break for Divine Knockout. I ate a little bit of breakfast, but at the same time, you know, I just wanted to play Divine Knockout. I woke up today and it makes me really happy to know everybody wanted to do Coin Blitz for this round. What makes it even better is that it's on Crumbling Keep and this is such an interesting map to play Coin Blitz, mainly because it's the hardest one in my personal opinion, simply because of how this map works and it crumbles around. The longer you stay in this map, all you'll end up with is the keep part, and that's very difficult when you have certain characters that you're playing. Personally, I think when you're playing characters like Hercules or Ymir, you'll excel when all you have is that small open space. Now, I actually wonder if I'm going to be able to get this Amaterasu up. As you can see, I jumped there when I was using the Fire Fart, mainly because it was the only way I would have been able to get her in range. Because if I just stood there on the ground, it would not have hit her. So that's another thing to note when you're playing Sol. It's one of those tricks I just pick up along the way. Again, I'm not the best Sol player. It's just a little fun character that I play once in a while. Oh, okay. I was hoping I could have gotten all of them there with that hold heavy, but they're very high on vulnerability and they may be able to get knocked back. This Wukong came in right behind me. Thank you so much, Thanatos, for watching my back a little bit. Boom, he collects him there. I thought he was going to go in with the full elimination, but I knocked him out. I wonder if I can get him with my ultimate. It actually misses, but what I should have done was waited for him to come in a little closer before I activated it. I'm going to knock that monkey out. I'm going to try to use it. No, he's coming in with some very nice side attacks, throwing the ball. Now, that was not actually intended to hit the Sun Wukong, and it was for the Amaterasu, but somehow it worked in my favor, blowing him back, allowing me to deposit my coins. I have one more coin, sorry, coming in here, and as you can see, Hercules is all about that business. He's collected taxes and he's depositing right away. We are in the lead right now, and this Loki and Wukong is very high on vulnerability. Oh my gosh, all three of them are super high. If I could land this on somebody, it might be elimination. I got a double kill right there. That's actually very satisfying. I would love to get the Amaterasu, however, I want to be able to deposit these coins. So I'm just paying attention to her because if she comes close enough, I'll abandon the coins just for a bit, just to knock her out. I have Dispersion up as well. Throw in the Fireball, but she uses her Sunseeker Dash and she gets hit out there. Ooh, her vulnerability was so high. You can clearly see it didn't matter how much distance she had to travel, and she was able to get knocked out all the way here to the other end of the arena. We currently have a massive lead on our enemy team right here, but one of the things I'm very happy and excited for is the fact that I'm playing Sol, and we had a very good game so far, I would think so. Coming in with Dispersion simply to go to get some coins deposited. We just need about 6 more right here. GG to everybody. I think we came out victorious here. And Sol, she's such a wonderful fresh breath of air to play. Look at her. Did you see that right there in the end screen where Amaterasu almost came from behind to slice me up? Who's your favorite character in 3v3 arcade mode?